Alright lads, so for our second video of the day, we're going to be going over all the news that we did get. Surprisingly, a lot of returning banners coming our way. And in this case, for the first banner announcement, we have the Cyber Summons returning. So this is the first time they have returned since April, when they first released. And one of the things that's been quite talked about with this particular banner is that it's the first time we have gotten a rerun with a pity system. So in this case, as stated here, for the anniversary special, you are guaranteed either Aaroniero, Aaroniero, or Aaroniero on step 25. I will say, the banner itself, like this icon, the special anniversary choose a 6-star summon makes it look way better than what it actually is. It's just a choose a 5-star summon ticket. Now with that in mind, while it is really nice that reruns are potentially getting pity systems, even if it is for an anniversary, we'll talk about one upcoming banner in a minute, at least when it comes to this banner, I don't know if I would recommend going all the way to step 25. I mean, maybe when these characters first came out, but right now we're kind of going into a new meta, right? The new 9th anniversaries kind of changed the game. Characters are getting better, and in this case, while these 3 characters are still great, they still of course have their unique uses. Aaroniero is still a great power character, really good in the ranged Quincy Guild quests. Aaroniero is a really fun normal attack damage character, again really good in the ranged Storybook Guild quests, and then Aaroniero might be the best heart farmer for his respective attribute, more so in regards to farming heart super links or potions. So yeah, these 3 characters still honestly aged quite well. They're still overall good characters. However, I don't think it's worth summoning on. Truth be told, I don't think it's worth summoning on. The banner itself definitely could be better. It does feature seasonal character, which is cool, no? But no one here is really standing out to me, right? I mean, the bottom 4 are basically all just Linkswap farmers, which, you know, Linkswap farmers are still good, but there are plenty of them. I don't think it's really worth summoning for a farming character because you're just going to get them over time anyway, right? Especially now these characters in particular, Virako all the way to Asane, they're more often not featured in seasonal summons, so chances are you are going to get them. Gin and also Momo are some of the more newer characters that released within the last year, Momo being the newest filler character in this banner, but they were recently here on another banner. And chances are they're going to be seen a lot in other future upcoming premium or seasonal banners. So it's an okay banner. I would say, if anything, maybe go to step 5 if you're a really, really new player. Because, you know, the 3 banner characters are still good. They're good for guild quests, good for farming. But you can definitely afford to skip this banner. In my case, I don't have any of the 3 banner characters. And I'm not even going to do the discounts. Like, I'll get them later on. They are going to be back in a few months' time, 4 months from now in the post-selection banner. I always, without fail, do 7 steps on that banner. So if I don't have them now, chances are I might get 1 or 2 of them by the time I summon on their post-selection banner. So yeah, it's really cool that they are rerunning banners with pity systems, albeit it's still 25 steps. And of course, these 3 characters are still great, but I don't think this banner is really worth summoning on right now. And truth be told, who even has orbs, right? Surely everyone summoned on part 1 and 2 of the anniversary. I don't have any orbs left over. And right now, I'm saving for the upcoming end of month banners, not rerunning banners. But if you are interested in summoning that banner, it will be available tomorrow morning and will be lasting until the 13th of August. Continuing on though, going over some of the other stuff that is coming out in the next couple of days. In this case, we have a novel selection banner. It's going to have a 5% pull rate, 5 characters. We can see 3 of the 5 right here. I mean, I think most people know right now Southway banners are very rarely ever worth summoning on. Some cool characters, especially the original designed Beyond Bankai characters, but most of them haven't aged the best, and, you know, you're just better off saving for 1000 Blood, right? They just offer more value overall. Obviously, this one's been quite known for a while now. We have the 3 epic raid summons, 5 free multis, guaranteed 5-star on step number 5, and you could potentially get some 1000 Blood Wolf farming characters, which is actually really cool. We have the Brave Selection banner. This looks to be just a farming droplet banner, maybe some guild quest characters. This is the first time Visor Ichigo is returning, and Hallibell's there too, so that's kind of cool. Not really a banner I would summon on, but then obviously we have the big one here, right? So as we can see here, 1000 Blood War Unveil, the end of year banner is returning for its 2nd time. And in this case, if you do decide to go to step 25, you are guaranteed either Ichigo, Orihime, or Yuha of your choice, right? You get the pick. Now, if anyone has any leftover orbs, before we even see the filler pool, I would say this banner is worth summoning on. I really would. These 3 characters were all aged exceptionally well. You know, Orihime in particular, when it comes to Brave Battle content, is still the best Brave Battle character in the entire game. Since her introduction, we've gotten 2 new Brave Battle units, and none of them have been designed to counter Orihime. Now, chances are later this year, maybe for the end of the year, we are going to get a unit that will counter Orihime, but even then, she's probably still going to be like the 2nd best Brave Battle unit, right? She's just absolutely dominating the meta, and she has been since her release 8 months ago. So obviously, as of right now, she's still worth summoning for. Also has some usability in Guild Quest content when it comes to the Range Captain Guild Quest. Ichigo and Yuha are some of the coolest and most fun characters in the entire game. Still really, really good. And Yuha in particular, we'll talk about it when the time does come, right? But remember, we are going to be getting a new Guild Quest update in the future where we're going to have extra waves. So no longer are you going to stop at wave 5. Now you're going to go into the extra wave. And what this basically means, which no one's really talked about, is that Yuha is going to be able to get his second sword bomb potentially in Guild Quest content, which is kind of game-changing. And in a way, this character might be getting better over time because being able to use 2 sword bombs in Guild Quest is kind of crazy, especially when he does have weakened defense built in. Yuha isn't going anywhere, neither is Ichigo, but both of these characters are still great. And again, before we even see the filler pool, hopefully the filler pool is actually good. The last time we had a rerun, Kyoge's banner in particular, we did have some good filler pools, so I'm hoping for the filler pool to be good here. Not even because I'm going to pull on it, I'm literally done summoning on these characters. I have both Ichigo and also Orihime 5-5. I'm never pulling on this banner again unless they're fillers in a future banner, which will be happening maybe at the end of the year. But these characters were worth going to step 25 when they released over 8 months ago, and truth be told, maybe even now they're still worth going to step 25 if you have enough orbs, if you're brave enough to go to step 25. But the great thing is, if you do decide to do that, you are guaranteed one of the characters, right? It's quite noteworthy that this does have a pity ticket. The last time this returned, it didn't. And I know back then people went to step 25. So if you are new and you want these characters duped out, if you just want them, yeah, this is going to be worth summoning on regardless of what the filler pool is going to be. But hopefully the fillers can be good. Unfortunately for right now, though, we actually don't know the filler pool. We will find out in a couple days' time. More specifically, I think we'll find out on the 12th, right? Because this seems to be releasing on the 13th of August. After that, we have our speed selection banner. This is going to be a weekly banner that we get every week, different attributes. Nothing super crazy, but shout out to Hiken for data mining these. And we did also get some other information courtesy of Hiken that the next round of resurrectable units are going to be Isane, Sentaro, and Kiyone, and also Rukia. Rukia's a 14% recharge soul trait, so I'm hoping she does get a good upgrade here. Very surprised though that we aren't getting 5th anniversary resurrections. They should have happened at least in the middle of August. Maybe they'll happen at the end of the month, I'm not too sure. Maybe Caleb is stalling it, doing it at the end of the year. I thought now would be quite appropriate, but I guess the longer the wait for the resurrection, the better, because that's usually how it works, right? The longer it takes to resurrect, the better they end up being. And in this case, they are anniversary characters, so they are going to get special treatment, but it seems like we might have to wait a tad bit longer. So that's basically the video for today. Just a short video going over the rerun banners. Cyber Summons is dropping tomorrow. Again, don't really recommend going too deep on that, but if you like the characters, go for it. But the end of year banner, Yuha, Orihime, and Ichigo are returning. I thought I'd mention it right now since we know they are coming back in case you do decide to summon on any of these banners. And it's really cool. Even if it is step 25, most people won't get to that. It is still nice to see a pity ticket on returning banners. Would be nice if it went lower, but hey, it's an improvement at the very least. Either way, let me know if you plan to summon on any of these banners. For me, again, I'm skipping. I'm saving till end of month August. Right now, I have 1,000 orbs. I'm probably going to buy some, start saving up, because of course, we're going to get some pretty big banners coming our way, even though we just had part 2 of the anniversary, right? I'm expecting within the next, 4 months to at least get a new Giselle, so I want to start saving for that. Either way, I hope you liked the video. See you guys next time. Take care, and peace.